My name is Terry Robinson. I met JD through a Facebook group that I'm a member of. We're all moms with sons incarcerated. JD reached out to our group, and after texting with him several times, he told me about the book him and his mom co-authored, Dear Mom, Dear Son. I bought the book and read it in a day. I couldn't put it down. His mom spoke words all of us moms with boys locked up thought of each and every day. JD and I continued to text, and at one point I mentioned that my son seemed to be pulling back a little. Less phone calls, less emails. JD reached out to my son, and they corresponded with each other. After several weeks, I could tell there was a difference in my son's voice. He told me that JD encouraged him to follow his dreams, to never feel less than, and to not sabotage himself by setting too many goals at once. I will forever be indebted to JD. He showed my son to stand for something and follow your dreams. JD is a young man who will continue to inspire mothers like us with incarcerated sons and to inspire his stand for something life.
Hi everyone, I'm Davine Souther. I want to thank JD Rutherford for the wonderful and supportive program, Stand for Something Life, that he has put together to support families with incarcerated children. JD has given my son Levi the foundation necessary to start his journey to a better life while being incarcerated and for when he is released. Because of JD, Levi has taken a step back to work on himself, and he is now feeling hopeful for his future. Keep up the good work, JD.
Hello, everybody. I wanted to take a moment to tell you how grateful I am that J.D. Rutherford has decided to help my son Matthew. Matthew is incarcerated, and he is on his 4th incarceration. I am glad that J.D. believes that he can help him to stay out, finally, for good, this time. I am impressed with J.D. Rutherford. I have read his book, and I believe he has an incredible insight into the relationship between a mother and her son, especially while her son is incarcerated. I am quite impressed with the fact that J.D. Rutherford not only maintains a stressful career, but he finds the time to help others stay out of prison as well. I think that he is a wonderful guy, and I encourage anybody that needs his help to come forward and ask JD. JD, we're very glad to have you. Thank you so much.
Firstly, I want to say JD is an amazing human being. After watching only one video of his in a prison support page, I felt like I had finally found someone who really cares about the injustice of the justice system. I am in Australia, but we also have the same problems here. I reached out to JD, and he responded and wrote my son a brutally honest letter. My son's response to JD's letter was he was amazed that someone who really knew his situation and what he was going through had reached out to him. It has given him a different perspective, and he looks forward to corresponding with JD.
Hi, I'm Anna Rogers. I'm a high school teacher. I teach psychology and criminology. I know JD through a mutual friend. I asked him to record a video for me for my class. And hearing his story and just talking to him changed my whole perspective on what and who I thought an ex-con would be and their experiences. It also changed and touched a lot of my students, and I feel like I'm a better person just for knowing him and knowing his story. And I feel like there's other stories very similar to his that voices that need to be heard.
Think of how many more lives can be changed with this work. Stand for Something Life is unlike any other solution currently out there in the criminal justice reform world that I've seen. Stand for Something Life is a real solution to not only empowering formerly incarcerated men and women to achieve success, but most importantly to break the cycle of victim making and crime that affects all of us. Our goal of reaching $2,000 is essential in taking Stand for Something Life to the next level as a nonprofit organization and providing the services to many while continuing to contribute to keeping our streets safe. According to Nonprofit Hub, incorporation in Form 1023 to achieve 501c(e) status breaks down as follows. Corporation fee is $25. A 501c could be anywhere from $400 to $850. Oklahoma business registration fees is $100. With all the startup equipment and supplies that we're going to need, we'll take about another $200. Initial coming up speaking event at Florence, Colorado, in the federal prison that I released from, will take about $175 to cover room, board, and food for my traveling expenses there. Advertising, 4 cents on every dollar raised, lowball figure about $200. Hired help with initial advertising and guidance, about another $450. With your help, we can make Stand for Something Life a powerful tool in continuing the process of changing lives, reducing crime, and changing our world for a better place for our children to live in. Any donations of $9 or more, I'll send you a signed copy of me and my mother's book, Dear Mom, Dear Son, just for saying thank you. Just send me an email to jaru13@outlook.com along with a copy of your contribution, and I will send you a signed copy of me and my mother's book. So please get out there and donate now, and let's start providing some real solutions that work.